Hi! So you're probably wondering what I'm doing out here, but I want to make a very special announcement. So my book, The Art of Being Private, Building in Silence, is out officially, and I'm very excited. I'm very nervous, but very excited because this book is something that was completely out of my normal comfort zone. It's a book the Lord wanted me to write that I never thought I would write, and I've been writing for over 8 years. And it's just been an amazing journey, and above all, when you read this book, I'm just excited at the idea of it impacting your life for good, impacting your life positively, impacting your life for God's glory, and opening your eyes to things that you never saw before, and just transforming your life for God's glory. So I'm very excited. So what is the art of being private all about, and what does it mean to you in this generation? I feel like in this generation, God is calling us to be a little bit more private. There's so many influences by society, trends, lifestyles that cause us to almost not practice that privacy, that quiet life, that minding your business thing, that exclusivity. Also just having to brag about what you have, having to brag about what you do. Society, even things like social media, are so conducive for that kind of an attitude, that kind of a character. And so now there's that rarity. When you begin to be private, people think, oh, there's something wrong with you. When you decide to be private, you decide to mind your own business, you decide to live a quiet life from within that overflows out, you may begin to look different. And this book really begins to open up and show you what being private is all about, and looking at different factors: being private with family, being private with relatives, being private with friends, knowing the differences between a friend and an acquaintance, being private in things that you really need to speak to your therapist about and not with social media like Facebook. There's different things that the book is touching, different things that the book is being transparent about, and things that you may think were normal before. But the standard of God, the standard of God's word, and this book is inspired by God's word, the standard of God's word is always more wiser than our way of thinking, our attitudes. And I know that this book will really open your eyes to certain things. And we are in such a generation whereby it's so rare to be private. It's so rare to mind your own business. It's so rare to be quiet within, to have that peace within. It's so rare. And it's almost unachievable, but it is achievable. It can be done. It's just knowing how, it's just knowing when, it's just knowing the why behind it. And I pray that this book begins to open up to those things. Maybe you don't know where to start in being private. You don't know where to start in minding your own business. You don't know where to start with that. Maybe you feel the need to always speak about what you're doing, always feel the need to show people about yourself or to brag. And being private has nothing to do with the personality. Sometimes when you have a quiet personality, you feel like, oh, I'm being private, but it's more than that. Our personalities simply don't have the capacity to hold this kind of quiet private life that the Bible instructs us to pursue. So I don't want to give away too much, and there's a lot that I can say, but read the book. I pray that you can read the book. Click my description box. It'll take you straight to the link. If you click on my description box, you can go straight to the link where you can purchase this book. And you can also read the first chapter of the book on Kindle, Amazon. I believe you'll be able to read the first chapter and see what it's all about, okay? Now, for those who have pre-ordered this book, thank you so much. I know some of you are saying, where's my book? I ordered my book so many months ago and I still haven't received anything. Well, the book is published today. The book has gone out today. The advantages of pre-ordering it was that you got it at a discounted price, and also you will have a signed copy. So I will personally sign your copy and send it out to you. So you should receive an email in the next few days about all the tracking information for that book. And for those who pre-ordered it on Kindle, well, so on Saturday, the book a lot of you ordered it on Kindle, and it began to move up the charts on Amazon until it became number 2 of the bestsellers in Christian growth, in personal growth and Christianity. So it was number 2 on there. It moved up the charts, and also in 2 other categories it moved up to being top 30 or top 40, I believe, with the greats, people like Rick Warren, people like other people who have been front runners, people who are well known, and people who write a lot of books, people who are gifted. So I was just so excited to be in that category, and I just couldn't believe I'm just a girl from a small town in Zimbabwe, and to be in the top 100 on Amazon for books was such a huge thing to me. So me, in my excitement, I'm watching these charts, I am on my stories on Instagram, and on Sunday, promise you won't laugh at me, on Sunday I wake up, I go on Amazon, and the book is not there. So I'm wondering what's going on here. The book is not there, and I see an email from Amazon saying your book has been cancelled. In my excitement, watching the charts, I completely forgot to upload the manuscript for the book, so they canceled the book. You guys, I wanted to cry. I'm smiling right now, but I felt like crying. But God is faithful. The book is now on Kindle, and it's back at number 2 of the new releases in personal growth and Christianity. So it's back at number 2, and I just want to say thank you so much. It is because of you that this has been possible for me. It's because of you and your support, your love, your faith in me to write this book and to release this book to you. Just your trust, and I don't take it for granted. I just want to thank you so much for ordering it. And if you have not ordered it, if it was cancelled, you received that email, I'm so sorry. In my excitement, I completely forgot to upload the manuscript. I guess I'm like that girl in the book of Acts, if you know about Peter, when he was in prison and he was released, and then he went on to knock at the door, and a young girl came at the door, and when she heard it was Peter, in her excitement she began to tell everybody that Peter is at the door, and she didn't open the door. So I guess I was like that. I was just too excited. But yeah, thank you so much. Please purchase this book. Let's get it to number 1. If not purchased it, and if it was cancelled, please do go on Amazon, click and order. And I believe that the paperback will also be available very soon. Today, I think it'll be available by the end of today, and it's also available on iBooks. And I'll be doing an audio of this book along with all my other books, because I have not done audios for that. So I just never had time to do that, but I believe that I'll have a bit of time to begin to do that. And then those of you who hear more than you read will be able to also purchase that book. So thank you so much. The Art of Being Private is now out, and it's very exciting. It's very exciting. And please leave a review, a good review on Amazon if you've read the book. I know some of you, as soon as I published this book, you already went and bought it, and it's because of you that it's already on the charts. So if you have finished reading it, if you feel that you've learned so much, if your life has been transformed, the Spirit of God has taught you new things as you read this book, if you were edified, please leave a comment. I'm a little bit nervous, so that's why anyway, thank you so much, and I'll be back for Wisdom Wednesdays. God bless you. See you soon. Bye.